So they're going to run a spin on us here, and we should be ready for it as a public, the American public. Donald Trump has been calling a lot of our reservists and having them get ready for training to be deployed next year at about March. He was planning on doing a preemptive strike against Iran. He thought he would have it in the ability of himself to declare war. Declare war as a proxy war with Saudi Arabia leading it. Now, as we see that Saudi Arabia has committed murder on our fellow countrymen, we must remind ourselves, when was the last time Iran came forward and said Ali Ali Akbar free against any of you? When did they support the ISIS regime movement? When were they pushing Daesh to become ISIS? I want to remind you this because it's vitally important before Donald Trump is allowed to take Mark Esper, Michael Pompeo, and the rest of those people and push the United States of America into a war against Iran to murder those poor people over there known as the Persians for Donald Trump's own expense, leaving North Korea only with the idea that they need to build a nuclear warhead and attack first because you cannot trust the United States for what they do is double-sided like a sword that comes from the mouth of the most vehement, evil person in the world. Let it be known, Mr. Trump, we do know that you are planning on war next year, that you are planning on getting your troops there and being ready to lambaste Iran and murder their people. No different than the insurgency you created in Libya, no different than the insurgency you've created in Iraq, no different than the problems you've caused around that whole region, and we know that you've done it. The question is, will you be able to pull back quick enough? Because God's angels have seen, and do not think that the Shemer do not exist. For you do not see what you do not believe, and you cannot believe that which you do not know. So those that come forward before you are those that are in front of you, and they speak boldly and loudly to you. Stop in your tracks and turn around. Turn around, Donald Trump. Turn around before you destroy yourself. Please, before you murder our own citizens for a war because you think you're David. You have no ark, and the Lord would never bless you.